Hello, everyone. Along with great FCS mind, Jeff Kolpak, I'm Dom Izzo. You always do that. You are a great FCS mind. You're a tremendous slouch. Don't say that. Number 3 on our 15 to watch in 2015. He's making a repeat appearance on this countdown. He was on it last year. Further back, I think he was either 15 or 14 on our countdown we did last year, Jeff, in 2014, and he zoomed up the leaderboard after a fantastic freshman campaign, and that's Nate Tanguay, now just a sophomore. There's not many guys on our list that are underclassmen. He deserves to be on this after what was a tremendous year last year.
You say he's a sophomore, but he doesn't look like a sophomore. He doesn't act like a sophomore. 6'4", 287. 38 tackles, 3 sacks, and I expect that to maybe
go up
this year. Durable, started all 16 games. But you look at him, you talk to him, and you think, this guy is, you know what he is, Dom? He's a man.
Yeah.
He's a man in there.
He's older than how he speaks. He speaks like a senior, and granted, he's only going to be a sophomore this season. What did he do last year that really kind of wowed you? I thought, even from the Iowa State game, he made plays on the defensive line and go, this guy is not a redshirt freshman.
I think he was dependable. He's pretty consistent, too. I think you could depend on given the effort he did right there. Look at that tackle right there, slicing through. And again, we talked about Brian Schatz in our last segment. This is a big position on the team. It's hard to recruit. It's the toughest position to recruit in the FCS is really good interior defensive linemen.
What makes him so good? Is it his speed? He's quicker than I think most people think, and obviously his strength is unquestioned up front.
I like his height, too. I like that leverage. He's 6'4", and I like the way he can just reach. We saw a couple tackles there where he's able just to reach out, and he has those long arms, and you add that with 287 pounds. That's tough to handle.
Combine him with Brian Schatz back in the middle. How big a deal is that, considering on the outside, there's some experience at defensive end, but not a lot for NDSU in 2015.
Well, here's the biggest thing I think for the interior defensive line is you have, Schatz and Tanguay who are proven guys, but you also need, I think, the depth here. So who's ever behind them, I know there's going to be 2 or 3 or 4 guys. Somebody's going to have to develop. You just can't. Those guys can't go the whole game.
No, we're talking Grant Morgan is a guy who got some reps last year. Maybe it's Austin Farnloff's time. There's going to be. We need to see some guys develop behind him, like we talked about in our position preview at D tackle.
And it's a position where in the physical improvement, we'll probably know in the next week. If you see some guys who pass the eyeball test who now can handle that spot.
I think it's also important that both Tanguay and Schatz played every game last year. They were in there for every snap, and that factor of experience is huge, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great experience, but that's too much. It's too taxing a position, and the Missouri Valley is a physical league. I just don't think you can do. I mean, they need more help in that spot.
What does he need to do to get better? What's the next level for him in 2015
sacks,
for Tanguay?
Emmanuel, I think, was a game changer when it came to sacks.
You're not going to get anybody with 19 sacks.
But you need you need somebody to really pick up the slack there. And from the inside, I think if he's not getting doubled all the time, I think if he's one-on-one, he has a chance to really make some plays.
It's a position that's really interesting to watch. I think you hit the nail on the head there. The depth is a really big question mark for NDSU, and Schatz and Tanguay, as good as they are, they can't be playing 50 to 60 reps a game.
Absolutely not. And again, it's too taxing of a league. It's just too much. It's and they also need some help on the outside too. But defensive line, it's been so steady for so long now, 3-4 years, almost 5. Now it's almost a new crop here, and these are the new crop of leaders.
Nate Tanguay, number 3 to watch at our 2015 15 to watch for the upcoming season.